Morning all. Good morning, Margaret. Not what am I talking about? It's not morning. Hi Stephen, Bridget. No, not much. There's been quite a lot come out of the sky, but it's not settling, not here. But remember, West Woodburn is it's like a super warm dip, and quite often there's snow everywhere except here. Hello Jan, hello Heather, and thank you for getting that hilarious synchronized non-swimming but swimming costume video up on the Lockdown Gang. So funny. Hi Mel. Hello Alison. How's Peter? How's the baby? Oh, I was talking to somebody who knows Peter. Anne McGahey. Her and her husband Brett. They bought a big painting and I shipped it over to Ireland, and they know you. Hello Alison, hello Barbara Duggan. Barbara, you're amazing in your lovely, exciting, pinky ready swimming costume, swimming in the River Tyne in January. Hello Holly, hello Julie, hello Kelly. Oh, I need to ask you something, Kelly. Not now though. And it's nothing to do with Willie leading the horse either. Hello Wendy. Julie, I've just got myself a gigantic mug. This is the prototype of our 1 pint beefy mug, but obviously this has no cattle on because it's a prototype. And this is the only time I make the exception because I do like tea made out of a teapot poured, and you know, this business of dunking a tea bag into a mug doesn't work for me, but I did make an exception here. Hello Philippa. Holly, put your glasses on. You need to go to Specsavers. That's very nice of you. Hello, Deb. No riding today because I think my horse's legs would go like this. My goodness, 17 of you. Maybe I should make a start. Gosh, it's been snowing like mad here, but it's like snow, sleet, slush, and it's actually green all around the studio, but it is white. See, up on the hill, white. Hello, Ali Reed. I wonder if I can turn you all the way. No, I think I probably just snapped this without trying to make it go any further. Yay, I'm watching you live. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Annaline. As you can see, I'm wearing the same outfit. And the reason why I'm wearing the same outfit is because it's so warm. What I have here is a boiled wool dress. Look. With little flowers around the bottom. And it's got a lining as well. See? So I've got, it's just so cold here. I've got a vest, a t-shirt, a boiled wool dress, which I bought in Annecy in France on the way back from the skiing trip one time, and then a cashmere cardigan. I've started my new year with a 5. Holly Roth, clever you. So yeah, and I'll be wearing it every day. Hello Irene. Oh, didn't Rachel look lovely in her photograph, drinking a cocktail behind her own personal bar? You may start. You're here. Marianne Ray, you're here. Excellent news. Oh, speaking of people being here. Hello.
It's a lumberjack.
The lumberjack. Do you want to say hello? They like it when you say hello.
I've just got my vest on.
You've just got your vest on?
Well, no, I've got pants on. Hello everyone.
What have you been doing, Fifey?
I've been cutting down small birch trees for next year's logs. And it got too snowy and my hands turned into blocks of ice.
Okay.
So I'm having to put my gloves on and I'm in the house.
This isn't the house.
In the studio.
Right.
Bye.
There we are. He doesn't care. Hello, Pete and Fiona are watching, Fifey.
Who?
Who? He says, who? Do you remember?
Who?
Fiona cooked us the most delicious meal on practically a Bunsen burner.
Oh, on the beach?
Yes.
What's it like in Milner Thought?
Fifey says, what's it like in Milner Thought? Snowy? Hello, husband. Yeah, hello. Right. So, Fifey, putting me off my stride.
Cockbridge to Torrentall, closed.
What? Oh, what's it called? Cockbridge.
Cockbridge.
Cockbridge. To Tom and Tull, closed. We always laugh at that. Right. So we were doing various things. A very, very simple example of washes to paint a little white duck. Also, I sort of pretty much finished this one off, although when I look at it back at me, I'm not sure it isn't missing a bit of depth. Might do something. And we've still got to take off the masking fluid from this pre-Christmas Indian runner. We could just do that. Do that first. So I'll tip you up. Tip you up a bit more. There. So, oh, spectacles. So basically, so it's pretty much finished. And if you remember, back in December, I used some clear masking fluid, which is just like Copydex, it's liquid rubber, and just sort of flicked it onto this piece of paper before I did the painting, so that when it's finished, I could take off these, carefully sort of rub away. This only works on good quality paper, by the way, otherwise you'll take the paper away with you. And then you can take off the masking fluid, revealing like little white dots. And that gives the impression of snow. So there's my top tip for today, how to make snow. And somebody said, can you use masking fluid over colour? Well, you can, but the paper changes once it's been wet and been painted on. And the masking fluid can lift the colour of the layer of paint beneath it off. So I wouldn't really do that. It's always a little bit risky doing this. And also you've got the grease from your fingers, which you should avoid touching on the paper as well. Obviously, I try to be fairly careful, but it's quite hard to see some of them, especially on the lighter areas. And sometimes small ones are difficult to remove. And sometimes the only way to find them is by touch. There's one. And then what I do is, oh, there's a big one. Hold it up. Today's not a very good day, but if you hold it up, like, I'll just show you. And ask my masking question. We're just a number to her. Number one. You're all my number ones. Yeah, if you hold it up like this, and you've got some direct light coming, you can see the reflection of any masking fluid that you haven't removed, okay? Hello, Hilary McKenna. Louise, you can't just go. Come back, come back. She says, I have to go now, bye. So, yeah, it's not always easy seeing, there's a little bit of masking fluid I missed. And another one. Anyway, look, there we are. I think if you spot any, there's one. Do you want to send it to the framer with masking fluid on? Come here, you slippery little fellow. Okay, so that's quite fun, I think, isn't it? So I'll just chuck that over there. And now we'll press on with this one. Thank you, Deb Chappell. Right. I'll just have another drink of my tea. So I would put another layer of shadow on this duck. Oh dear, my brush has gone stiff. And this layer of shadow will be just a bit darker than the previous one. But you know, you can do weird things. You can do different colours for different layers of shadow. Okay, so if I do maybe maybe a greener one and a more earthy one here. This is turning into a mud-coloured layer. So that's the colour, which is not the blue of that. Actually, I might make it just a tiny bit less strong. And then maybe just add a little bit of depth in the areas that are right at the bottom. I might just get a slightly lighter okay. And then I'll get a smaller brush just to add to the legs here. And this bit of sort of paint which I've got just here is a little bit too muddy. Just try and brighten it up a touch. Whoops. I think I've just touched the wet paint above it. Okay. Get a slightly bigger brush and just add a tiny bit to the duck's bill. Sorry, I'm going too yellow and then too red. Okay. I need to get myself some more blue. This is one of my tubs of ultramarine blue from Meru and Andrew Ludlow, and this is how you're not meant to use it, with a brush straight into the pot. Okay. Oops, somebody's hair. I don't think it's mine because it's too dark. Now the light is casting a shadow this way because look, this is light, this is shadow, so the light's coming from here, so the shadow will be cast this way. Sometimes you've got to sort of use your brain when it comes to things like shadow, and sometimes you just use your initiative and oh blimey, but I think that's okay. Okay, so it's sort of building up. I'll just tip up. Gender defined. What is going on here? You're talking about I visioned an old, stuffy, know-it-all, head of the family type. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Jackie Bruce called us. I'm just going to have a quick look back. Hello, Emma Caskey. Mrs. Puddle Duck. Yeah. Hello, Graham. I actually have never really been into Beatrix Potter. We had Brer Rabbit, which was quite a lot more violent, and also the Brothers Grimm, terrible stories, not like cute bunny stories at all. So yesterday, do you remember? I just had this hound was just like 2 or 3 layers of pale paint, and then by adding the sort of ginger, begins to really give it form. But I'm thinking that where I sort of roughed out the nose and the mouth, it's not quite big enough, so but you can adjust it at this stage. Like lower down layers of quite pale paint won't be seen, so I'll have a little go at that. If I can. Oh, somebody's sending me a message. Right. You can see, okay. So yeah, I just feel that this whole bit here needs to be bigger in order to match the size of the body and the head. But that's not tricky to do, I don't think. I'm going to have to get some kitchen roll for that. Except there doesn't seem to be any. No. Oh well, I'll just have to be careful. Right, so really, the nose just wants to be a bit bigger. I'm going to get a smaller brush for this next bit. Right. So if you imagine that's the jaw, and then it's beginning to, it's a bit bigger there than where I had originally. There. I think that that's just made the front part of the hound's head that little bit bigger. And a hound's lip is quite dark. If you get a hold of one and you have a look, it's quite dark. So then, I know we're doing quite detailed bits right just here. I'm just gonna get some tongue coloured paint now. Where's my rough? Maybe a little bit. Sorry, all my paint is a bit dirty because I haven't really used it much recently. And these two teeth on either side at the front will show. So I'll just leave them there. It's just really a hint rather than anything too definite. And I'll turn it upside down because there'll be a lot of shadow here in the back of the hound's mouth, and that'll fall, the shadow will fall on the back of the tongue. So if I do my old trick of allowing gravity to help me, okay. You're probably thinking to yourself, it's got no eyes, and yeah. Let's get a brush here. Right. So really just a triangle. Not a triangle, sorry, a diamond shape for the basic eye. And the way I do that is get a flat-ended brush, turn it on its side, and there you've got a basic hound eye, which would probably be darker at the top here. And while I'm here, I'll just add a little bit of stronger colour. Oops. In the back of the hound's mouth. And we can do more to that later on. Blimey. It's 12:30 already, nearly. Just going to see. Hello, Alice Pearson. Oh, just seen a creature. Oh, it's a robin. There's a robin just hopping around out there. Hello, Ken Hargreaves. How are you? I went past your house recently. Always looks so well kept. Hello, David Tolson. Hello, Fo. Hello, Catherine Lee. Excuse me, Granny calling. Would you like me to say hello to her? Oh, hello, Ben Everett. How are you? How's Morpeth? Careful, the Beatrix gang may defrock you of your Peter Rabbit badge. I'd like to see you try. Nikki Jenkins, hello, Olivia. Those ears make me smile. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad start. And I think I might leave it there for today. I quite like to keep well safe and oh, thank you. I'd quite like to embark on something a bit bigger for myself, and I'm not quite sure. I've got some ideas, and it'd be quite nice to have a biggish painting that I can dip in and out of during the live videos, as well as doing smaller, like more example type things. So anyway, I think I shall say cheerio for now. I'm not sure how the rest of my day is going to pan out, but I don't know whether I shall be getting into any icy waters as I did yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the day before that. It's really, really good fun swimming in icy water. Number one, because I can do it. I've discovered it doesn't bother me in the least. And number two, the sound of the ice clinking on the surface of the water is unreal. And it's just completely hilarious and bonkers. But if you do decide to do it, don't stay in too long, or you'll either die or get like serious shakes and hypothermia and regret it. Right, now don't forget Lockdown Gang Facebook group. That is your group for you people, not anybody else, so don't tell them. And on there is a link to an offer, a calendar and a diary, calendar diary sketchbook, calendar diary watercolour pad, and free post and packaging as well. So yeah, if you're not already a member of Lockdown Gang group, that is a place where you can chat amongst yourselves and post anything to do with your arty side or questions, and it's a really nice place and it's there for you. Okie doke, maybe see you tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Bye for now.